Hello.
Hello, everybody, and
What's
welcome
up,
to.
guys?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hockey Hour podcast. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and we got some stuff to go over as more hockey was played, more news has gone down, and so it's just time to really round up what's going on in the league. I am Frank, as you know, with my two very good friends, Tanner and also Chris. And today we're bringing you the webcams as it got really good reception from the last time I did it. So we'll be joining again with the webcams. Tonight, let's see. We actually got a lot of more games. We got a lot more games than last week where there was only one game. We have more stuff to talk about. So right now, Pittsburgh and the Rangers are playing. We got Washington and Boston, Tampa Bay and Nashville, Montreal and Vancouver, and Winnipeg and Calgary. Very exciting stuff.
Yes.
But
Nice to see
now,
some good hockey again.
I think the first thing we gotta do is just round up how it's going. So the standings at this moment in time, not terribly different. I don't know. Montreal is not at the top anymore in the North. We talked about last stream how Montreal wasn't at the top, and it was surprising a lot of us. But they're not on top anymore. Now it's Toronto, which I think most of us predicted that they were gonna be on top.
Boo.
Pajama boy.
Yeah, we did.
Pajama boy. And now that we actually got some games under our belts, we can start to see the cracks on. Now that we actually have some games, a lot of teams have played more than 10. We can now start making our predictions for who's gonna get the greatest percentage of first overall. And at this moment, the winners are Ottawa for sure. Ottawa has played 9 games. They are right now 1-7-1.
It's a lottery though, so it's not even promised.
I know, it's not.
They would get the most balls.
It's nothing like. It's nothing like.
The NFL.
Yeah, no, it's nothing like the
Like,
NFL where
Right.
it would just, it's nothing like the NFL where what was
Where
I gonna
the
say?
worst team gets the first overall pick.
Oh my god. I just got an email, or not an email, I just got a photo from my girlfriend. Hold on, I gotta show this to the stream. So, my girlfriend's watching the stream, and she just sent this to me. That apparently, because I put, let me turn down my brightness. Because I put COVID in the title of the video, we now got the COVID disclaimer.
Oh, man.
We got the COVID disclaimer in the, We got the COVID disclaimer. Shit! Fuck!
The COVID disclaimer.
Shit. Fucking hell. Fucking shit. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm not showing it. Damn it. But anyway, we got the COVID disclaimer on our video now because I put it in the title. It's. Let me pull this up.
We put the Resident Evil thing.
I just. We got the COVID disclaimer in the title. It says COVID-19. Get the latest information from the CDC about COVID-19.
Yeah.
Literally, all I put was COVID. COVID. That's it. And we got the freaking disclaimer. Oh well. For those of you who are wanting to read up on health, welcome. We are not a health channel. We're a sports channel. So do not go to us for advice. But anyway, so Ottawa right now has the worst record in the NHL with a 1.67 win percentage. None of the other last place teams. None of the other last place teams are nowhere even near those numbers.
Congratulations, Ottawa. You may have just won Tank Cup this year.
Tank Cup. We should give them an award.
Why not?
Honestly, if the Nashville Predators will have a banner for winning the regular season, there should be a banner for just
It's not
killing the
like Eugene Melnick's going to spend money on free agents anytime soon, so why not?
Honestly, why not? You're not gonna put you're not gonna put a Stanley Cup banner in the rafters. Just put one up. Oh my God! It's even worse than I thought. So
no matter
apparently,
how many Cinderella...
it's worse than I thought. Apparently, that one win was a long time ago. They're on
Like first game of the season.
They're on a 6-game losing streak.
Oh God!
Ouch.
Oh my God!
You think
fuck.
they're gonna go? You think they're gonna go 154-1?
Yeah.
It's a shortened schedule.
Yeah, just keep on losing. Honestly, like, I don't expect any less from Ottawa. What did they fuck up? It was the Erik Karlsson trade. Now the Sharks had a top pick, and the Sharks almost had the number 1 overall pick because the Erik Karlsson trade.
Didn't they have Mike Hoffman too, or is that another? Or is that another team?
I honestly do not know. Ottawa's been a bit risky. But yeah, so now that we have our cameras on, most of us have our jerseys on. I got my Kings jersey here. We got Chris in his Panthers jersey holding his rat.
Yeah.
Rat.
I got the Stanley Cup. Let's go.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
the
a
only
lot
thing
of...
I don't have.
Oh, actually no. You know what would be actually a good segue? If we all have, like, let's all try and find, like, probably the most interesting sports memorabilia we got. I want to see some signed shit, almost.
I got something.
Okay.
I have something
Is it
signed.
It's not
Hockey?
hockey. It's not hockey though.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I have something signed. It's because I looked at what I had signed, and I have something signed.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alright, here's mine.
Oh, shit! Holy fuck!
Okay, so when the Marlins won their first World Series in '97, I was in their kids club. They even gave out a little card. It looks like a credit card.
Yeah.
And they gave me this bat.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A kid,
With
and
the
is
Marlins
it like a real like bat, or is it like really small?
Yeah. No, it's a real wooden bat.
They gave kids a real wooden bat for joining a kids club?
It was the '90s.
Okay, fair enough. It was the 90s. Yeah, good point. Besides my one bobblehead, this is probably the Oh, yes! Is that...
Nice.
Come on.
Adrian Peterson.
That's Peterson, yeah!
50th season. 50th
Nice.
anniversary jersey.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
What else do I have here?
Oh my goodness.
I got it as a Christmas gift when I was 13.
Nice.
I also did a lot of kids club for the Kings because I went to a lot of games.
Hold up. Hey, Frank.
Yo.
Hold up. I can one-up that.
One up that? Oh, I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I can hear his little like doorstop just keep on bouncing.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit.
What does he have?
I hear his doorstop bouncing and vibrating. He keeps on kicking it.
I know I have. I don't know where they're at, but I have 2 replica World Series rings.
Ooh, I didn't know.
Get out.
I don't have. I don't have replica rings, but I remember that they gave out these like fake rings. It wasn't like an exact replica, but they just basically made a fan version of a Stanley Cup ring. I know for Kings games, and they gave those out. I don't have those. Those are back in California. I do have this though. I got a signed puck here.
Oh, nice.
It's the former captain. It's Dustin Brown. This is when he was still good. I think this is in 2011. This is when he was still good. Former captain. I honestly don't know why they made Kopitar the captain. Like you could see back in this. You could
that up.
You could see back in the stats book that before Kopitar was captain, his work rate from captaincy to not being a captain, he was way better when he wasn't a captain.
Yeah.
It kind of
I
messed him
have more. I have
up.
like autographed baseballs and shit.
Sports is life, bro. Sports is life.
I have an autographed baseball from Livan Hernandez.
Nice.
Yeah, he personally gave it to me.
So, I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I think I have. I have a bit of a connection to the Shield. I have a
Okay.
bit of a
NFL?
connection to the NFL. There's a player from my hometown that played on the Vikings for like a decade.
Nice.
It's signed.
Nice.
Nice. I have a lot of pictures signed by race car drivers.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I met Danica Patrick in person.
She's a bitch.
Say what?
I met Danica Patrick in person.
She's a dick.
Damn.
She's a dick, bro. Bro, you guys saw the video.
She's short as fuck.
Oh, I bet.
She's
I
short.
bet.
She's short.
Okay.
Alright,
Anything?
so let's talk some
Yeah.
hockey now.
Let's talk the first interesting point. Still.
Oh, has anyone seen the best record, the best win percentage in the NHL?
I was about to fucking say that you. How the fuck? They still haven't recorded a loss.
Because I got this.
The rat?
Yes.
They're 5-0-1.
Okay, I bought this rat on March. Okay, besides the qualifier that we lost, since I got this rat, the Panthers have since then it's been 5-0-1, and we beat the Blues before the season went to shutdown.
Nice.
We just lost that series to the Islanders.
That sucks. But still, very, very good start for the Florida Panthers.
Oh yeah, 5-0-1 after not playing for a week, getting screwed over twice.
I want to check this out. I want to see who's producing for you. Who's been in net all those games?
We've been trading with Borfowski and
Strider?
Drider, yeah, Drider. Drider's not that bad actually.
Chris Strider.
Yeah.
Sergei Bobrovsky.
Yes, Bobrovsky.
Officer Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky.
Also still the same. Florida and Arizona are both the only two teams to actually have some form of fans in the arena.
Only I did see a few in Detroit, but I don't know if it was like family or season ticket.
It's got no. You know what? Probably is healthcare workers.
Probably because it was like.
I mean, they
I
deserve
saw a few. Yeah,
it
was a few.
I'm
it wasn't
surprised
even a
the Wild
lot.
isn't doing that.
Okay, let's go over this. You have 4 players tied for points.
Yep.
Patrick Hornquist.
Mhm.
Carter Verhaeghe.
Yeah, Carter Verhaeghe, yeah.
Alexander Barkov.
Of course, my boy.
And Jonathan Huberdeau. Huberdeau is on. Oh man, didn't he used to play for Carolina?
No, he's been with the Panthers since day one. Since he
Okay,
got
I
drafted.
don't know why Huberdeau sounds familiar.
Mm.
But like
The player that's with Carolina that was with the Panthers was Vincent Thorchek.
Oh yeah, I remember that name. But the
Yeah.
funny thing is that even though after your points leader, it's not like that there's a big difference in points. Still, all those 4 players are tied for first, or all tied for first with 7. But then you have 2 players with 6, and then 1 with 5. Keith Yandel, Anthony Duclair, and Aaron Ekblad. So you have more players producing.
Yeah, Anthony Duclair. Yeah, that's the player that I was gonna mention last time that we got from Ottawa. Kid's pretty nifty. Like he set up, I think, the overtime goal against Detroit, and it was a pretty sick pass. He was on the breakaway. He shot, but it went on the rebound. He got on the rebound. He passed it, and the goal was scored to the rookie who scored his first NHL goal.
Huh. And right now, it looks like Chris Strider is the... At least he's doing better than Bobrovsky when it comes to like save percentage, but I mean they're both pretty close. Like I totally understand switching goalies.
Yeah. We had him for the game against Chicago, where they blew the lead, but we went to overtime. Then I think it was split with him and Drider for the Columbus games, where both went to shootout, and then he was in that for the overtime game against Detroit, and Drider was on net last night.
Yeah, no, looking really well. Looking really well. Not gonna say a
Yeah.
bad start. Now the question is, how far until they get a bit shaky and then it doesn't work out?
I gotta take a look at the schedule real quick.
You know what? I would say that's a weird asking, but he's not wrong. Schedule really will dictate how good you guys go.
Yeah.
While he's doing that though, so both of us have teams in the West.
Yes, we do.
Your team's doing better than mine, but everybody saw that coming.
Speaking of your and mine team, there's a certain game we have to talk about.
Do we have to talk about it?
Yes, we have to talk about
Bro,
it.
I got my ass whooped. That's all I have to say. They hyped up that game because they were like, the Kings have not. The team that wins the first game usually wins the second game, and the Kings haven't won both games yet. And of course, we had to get our ass kicked.
Not only by the scorebook, you guys, we kind of bodied a couple of your players too. Did you see that?
Physical?
Yeah.
I saw the Roy hit live, and then I was doing something when Walker got hit with the puck, but I think Sportsnet re-uploaded it to YouTube, which I can't believe somebody even was able to upload that thing. The guy's nose was literally cut in half.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I watched that live, and there's blood. He's skating over to the bench.
There's just
there's
trail.
blood like everywhere.
There was just a
Oh,
trail.
that was the hit you were talking about a couple days ago?
Not
Cam?
the hit. It wasn't even the hit.
No,
Sean Walker is a forward. It was in our zone. Wild was at the point. Yep. Wild puts a slapper on it. Walker blocks the puck with his face. That's the problem.
Ouch.
Walker blocked the puck with his face.
Was he wearing the shield? The half shield?
He was wearing a visor, and it still got under the visor.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was bad.
I saw a picture of him on Twitter after he got taken off the ice. His face looked
stitches,
messed up.
He's going to have to wear the cage for a good while.
Maybe. Roy, on the other hand, though, that was not accidental. That was fully intentional. In fact, that was a 5-minute major. I think that was the first. I think that was the first this season.
No, I think it was Kevin Fiala. He got kicked out. He got ejected for that hit.
Well, yeah, no, he got ejected for the hit. So Kevin Fiala hit. Roy was going down, and Fiala finished the check and threw him into the boards, which he smashed his face into the boards. Roy was going to stop going. Roy was going to get the puck. He stopped. He was low.
Hockey, huh?
Fila finished the hit and threw him in. You could tell though after it he felt bad because he was like trying to figure out if he was okay and everything. So I could tell like there was good intentions there, but still he finished the hit. He was hit badly. That could have been a big injury. So of course 5-minute major ejection. 5-minute major in a game is conduct. It doesn't help when you don't score a fucking goal in 5 minutes. So thanks, great. God fucking. It was funny as well.
That's in the chat.
It's funny as well because I was watching the game.
You guys got.
Sorry, finish your statement, Tanner.
You guys were shaken up and did really bad on the power plays for the rest of the night.
Our special teams have always been hurtful, and it's something we still gotta work on. But even then, like even without power plays, there's still a lot of holes we got. The entire team is a hole, but we're slowly getting up there.
But overall, I'm actually somewhat impressed with the Wild.
Yeah, so let's go over that. So you guys are right now in third. You have 10 games played with a record of 6-4-0.
Yep.
You are one game. You are like literally just one game back from Colorado. Like not too shabby.
Yeah.
Not
Who's
too
in first in
shabby at
that
all.
division? Vegas?
What was
Who's
that?
in first?
What was that?
Yeah, Vegas is in first.
Nope.
I think so.
It's not
Cool.
Vegas. St. Louis.
St. Louis. St. Louis.
It's the Blues.
Play Gloria.
9 games played, 6-2-1.
Oh yeah, Vegas
I know
didn't
a
play
certain-
last week.
Vegas. So Vegas is Vegas is not in first place, but that's because they didn't play as many games. So even though their record is better, their win percentage is better, they still have as many games played, which means that they're in fourth, above us. But the Wild, not too shabby, not too shabby. Your point leader with 2 goals and 8 freaking assists is Jordan Greenway.
Yes, sir.
Who's the goal leader on your team?
I think that might be either Fiala or Caprizal.
It's neither. Kaprizov has 2,
Who?
Fiala has 3. Your leader is Joel Eriksson
Eriksson Ek.
with 5. Because
Nice.
he has 9 points. Kaprizov with 8, 2 goals and 6 assists, the rookie. Giannis Brodin, still doing well. And then your goalie situation. So you had some goalies injured, right?
Yes. Cam Talbot has been out for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to be our starter.
Right. Yeah, no, so Capo Kakinen had to play those games Talbot was out for. When Talbot came back, they basically just threw him back in. So yeah, because they're both equaled on games played. Kakinen has 6, Talbot has 5, so I'm guessing that Kakinen played the 6 games, Talbot came back, they said,
Yeah.
you're out, Talbot's back in, Talbot played the rest of the 5. Talbot, though, with a .916 save percentage. Not bad. Not bad.
Defense wins championships.
Defense wins championship.
The old saying.
The old saying. Thoughts on your schedule, though, this week?
Oh shit.
I
Who
saw
do we
mine.
play?
It's gonna be
All
kind
right,
of tough this
all
month.
right. Let's pull up the schedule. Let's go.
I got
You
the Stanley
got
Cup champion and the Stanley Cup runner-up this month.
oof. You
Ooh.
play both. You play Colorado 2 days, and then you play Coyotes 2 days.
Okay. Colorado has been good.
They've been good, but they've been okay though. Like everybody expected them
Yeah.
to dominate is the thing. Everybody expected Colorado to just fully wreck up the league, and they haven't like really been the biggest force. Oh, so that's actually a good question. Going away from our old teams, let's actually put on another focus. How about just in general, in the NHL? So right now, what is it? I'm trying to think of what's the award to the best player in the NHL? It's what? The Hart?
The Hart.
It's the Hart?
Yeah,
Okay.
Hart Trophy.
So right now the point leader in the NHL is C Money up in Edmonton.
Ooh.
Connor McDavid.
Connor McDavid.
Oh, Connor McDavid. Oh, you said a weird name. I was like, wait, what?
C Money.
That would be the points
Oh,
leader
yeah.
would be, I believe, the Art Ross Trophy.
Points leaders Art Ross, but Connor McDavid is doing the best right now in the league.
Didn't he get like 6 points last night?
Last night. Well, I know
Oilers got-
he scored a couple hat tricks. Pretty sure.
Yeah, because yesterday they beat the crap out of I don't know who.
And funny enough,
At Ottawa, I believe.
No wonder.
No wonder they did so fucking well. But funny enough,
That's practice.
funny enough, right now the point leader behind him though is also his teammate, which probably makes sense. Probably all the assists he's been feeding Connor McDavid. Draisaitl. And then it's Marner, McKinnon. Connor McDavid, he's always up. He's always up for the Hart every year.
Oh yeah, he's always up for it.
He's
oh yeah,
always up for it.
always.
He's always up for it because he's definitely like he's the future. He's gonna be the new face of hockey when
Crosby and
Ovi retire. It's gonna be. I want to say McDavid and Matthews. I want to say McDavid and Matthews. Because Crosby and Ovi been both tearing up the league. One wins a lot of Stanley Cups, the other one doesn't, but they both put up an insane amount of points. I want to say that when Crosby and Ovi both decide to hang their helmets, it's gonna be the McDavid and Matthews show, because both of them always play lights out.
It sucks that they play in Canada though.
Yeah, true. It's the Canadian League. But still, even without, if you just look at the past stats, if you look at past games played and past performance,
yeah,
they both play lights out.
Anyone else could take that mantle?
Anyone else that could take that mantle? Oof. I still haven't seen enough of Nathan McKinnon to fully put him up there.
He's injured.
I need to see more. He's on this point list though. For if he's injured, he's on this point list.
Wish we had Joey in here.
So we have an Avalanche fan. He said he would join us. I bet you he's watching us right now.
Joey, get in here if you're watching.
McKinnon reaches 500 power play goal. No, nothing says McKinnon's not playing. I think he's still playing.
No, I wonder. Oh, I think I read it wrong.
He played in the game against Minnesota on the 31st. So no, he's all right.
Yeah.
McKinnon, I like McKinnon. I just need to see more of him. I'm not completely convinced. How many seasons has he had?
And going on 5 or 6, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I just need to see. I need to see more of McKinnon, honestly.
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere around that. I'm still also pissed. There's a name on this list in the points leader. And like I said, it's only because this guy keeps on passing the fucking puck to everyone.
Ooh.
It's Kopitar.
Oh. Well, King is on the list.
He has 11 assists, 12 points in total. Why do you think he's on the list? I'm telling you, man. You can't just pass the puck. Look, here's the difference. Connor McDavid is the point leader with 22. Connor McDavid has 8 goals and 14 assists. It is not all assists. He mixes it up. Kopitar is on the points board. He has 11 assists and 1 goal. Kopitar was known as a scorer. He was known as the person to put the puck in the back of the net. And he doesn't do that anymore.
He's also been around for 15 years. He's getting old.
Well, no shit. We can't get rid of him. We gave him too much money. Can't get rid of him.
Would you guys say that McDavid and Draisaitl are the new Gretzky and Messier?
It's funny because I don't know if Draisaitl really I don't know if Draisaitl puts up these big numbers every single season, you know? Because here, let me go through Draisaitl's past seasons besides this one. It's right now he's putting up 20. Right now he's putting up 21 points.
He won MVP last year.
Did he win MVP last year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he won the Hart. Okay.
Yeah, he won the Hart.
He won the Hart last year. 71 games played. 43 goals, 67 assists, and 110 points. So, yeah, I mean, they definitely both are a good combo. They're both a good combo when it comes to that. And I mean, if we could have a good both pairing, if we could have I basically love to see another pair like Messier and Gretzky. I would love to see that pair going back and forth.
Well,
So they'll bring back Edmonton to what they were.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like, yeah, why not? I'm
They
honestly
also
down to see
have
Edmonton succeed again.
they also have extra motivation to win a cup this year.
Mhm.
They
What?
their locker room attendant. He's been there. He was there for over 35 years. He had Down syndrome and he died before the season.
Oh wow.
Either
No.
during the I don't know what I can't remember when he died, but he was he was a fixture in the Edmonton locker room and everybody loved him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so hopefully that helps them sort of put that in front of them.
Yeah.
What about some rookies?
Oh, I was about to say, you want to hear? So, Rookie Award. The Rookie Award is the
Calder.
Calder. And I think we can all make a guess on which rookie's right now winning in points
Who?
from the state of hockey. Kirill
Oh.
Kaprizov.
Kirill the Thrill.
He has 8
We
points.
haven't heard
Yes.
any.
He
We
has.
haven't heard from Lafreniere.
We haven't heard from Lafreniere. No. Kaprizov has 8 points. 2 of those being goals. 4 of them being assists. Or no, 6 of them being assists. He's tied right now with a defenseman from New Jersey, Ty Smith. 8 points as well. Ty Smith putting up 2 goals and as well 6 assists. But there's also some other names on here from other teams.
Yours?
Sort of. There's a rookie here with 3 points. The center, number 27, from Florida.
Ooh.
It's Edu
Fuck.
Luostronen. And as we can see, Chris does not know who the fuck he is.
No, I'm blank right now.
Ido Luostronen. Right now has 3 points, 2 goals, 1 assist.
Oh.
He has a -1 right now from Finland, drafted in 2017 by Carolina. But funny enough, a Kings player is not in the points list. But a Kings player is second for goals. And that's my man Gabriel Velarde. Oh my goodness, that kid has a rocket of a shot. I'm pretty sure Velarde scored a goal the second game, the game that you were talking about. If I remember correctly, it was like blocker side, like the smallest hole you could put it through, and he just put it in. Velarde has a shot on him. I like Velarde. I like Velarde, and I like what he does. I don't remember if it was Velarde. I don't remember who it was. I know there was a Kings player who was battling with injury for the longest time, and he was predicted to be a beast in the NHL, but he was like dealing with like knee injuries, and so it was nagging at him. But Velarde's up there for goals. And then Kyle Klog is up there for assists with 2 for the rookies, which is nice. Kings have rookies to spare, so
You're rebuilding, man.
Kings have rookies to spare, so you're gonna see a lot of rookies.
You gotta feel it out and find something that sticks and run with it.
Exactly. All right, now here's the pop quiz. Which goalie right now has the lowest goals against average?
Peter Mrazek.
It's not even a challenge. It's not even a challenge for him.
I checked.
You checked. You knew I was gonna ask you, ass.
I just assumed.
You assumed I was gonna ask. Yes, Peter Mrazek is right now doing well. Fleury's up there with 1 goal against, but then again, they've only played 6 games. Funny enough, also his backup's on here, James Reimer. But on this list with 195, it's Chris Drider. 195 goals against average.
Sweet.
from Florida.
I gotta get my Drider jersey
gotta,
already.
gotta go buy yourself a Drider jersey. And then there's a goalie, and then 5 goalies have 2 shutouts at this moment in time. Which in the new game, the new way NHL is being played, shutouts are gonna be far and few between, because it seems like teams always score. It seems like teams never not score. So there's always gonna be shutouts. But yeah, and the biggest thing we wanted to touch on today. So, oh well, I guess I should probably touch on my team first off. I haven't really talked too much about that. I should probably touch on that, shouldn't I? Oh my goodness. So we've been playing okay. I mean, our record's pretty even. It's pretty evened out. Record 3-3-2. And we finally play our crosstown rivals tomorrow night in the Ducks. The show on ice from Disney. The Mighty Ducks. Okay, does anybody know when Disney actually showed off the Mighty Ducks uniform? Because like they had the Ducks uni in the first movie, but obviously it was like, kiddie, really crappy and stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't in the second movie they had like the official Ducks uniform? Like, didn't they have like the logo and everything?
I think so.
I'm
Wait,
googling
what?
this. I'm googling this.
What happened?
What Mighty Ducks movie did they actually unveil what the Anaheim Ducks would be
The
using?
second one.
It was the second one. They did wear it.
Speaking of Mighty Ducks,
Mighty Ducks. Oh well, yeah. I mean, we are hockey channels. We can talk about it. Why not? Bring it up.
Apparently they've teamed up with Disney Plus to do a series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Disney is doing the whole thing where they basically bring franchises back from the dead. And this is one of them.
Yeah.
Come on. It wouldn't be Disney if they did not bring back this movie. Like, come on. The jersey is literally in the cover. The jersey's in the cover. Nah,
You didn't know that?
No. No.
God
Not
damn.
at all. Hold on.
Cool.
I'm showing this really quick. I think this is it. I'm showing this really quickly. The jersey is literally in the cover. It's right here. It's right there. Bro, oh my god. The jersey is literally Yeah, no, oh my god. I haven't seen D2, so I don't know anything about it. But I don't know like how far that movie was.
I really haven't seen it either.
I don't know like how far that movie was from them releasing the movie and then them bringing out the team.
Probably not even that far.
Here, so let's see. This movie, so the movie released March 25th, 1994.
That was a year after. That was a year after.
A year after? Yeah, so of course, they own the team, so they're gonna...
They were
incorporated with the Panthers.
Characters in the third movie said that they had a team, an NHL team named after them. So apparently in that universe they know, but
literally, look at all of them wearing literally the team's uniform. It's not like they don't hide it. It's blatant. They're like, there's a hockey team out there that has our name on it, and here it is. Oh my god. So yeah.
I think.
Jesus Christ, it was just so close together. But back on track. So they're 3-3-2. They're 3-3-2, and we've been looking all right. Player stats, I don't even want to look at it because I already know Kopitar's leading with points, but it's all in fucking assists. He just can't stop passing the damn puck. Okay, no, this is very interesting. So he has 11 assists, 12 points, which means that he's been the one feeding the goals. And you know that plus minus is a stat all about when you're on the ice, you know, if you score a goal, it's a plus, and then if you're on the ice when a goal is let in, it's a minus. And then they add up together, right? The dude has 12 points and has 0 plus minus.
Ooh.
The guy has helped score.
He's passing a lot.
The guy has helped score 12 goals. He has helped in some way score 12 goals, and it is a big fat goose egg in plus minus, which means that even though he's helping score those goals, he's then on the ice and has the worst fucking defense and letting goals in at the end. So it doesn't even fucking matter. Drew Doughty has a -3. Drew Doughty has a -3.
Kopitar's been there for 15 years.
I know he
can't
has.
do much anymore.
I know he has, but the problem is we gave him too much fucking money. He's not gonna go away.
Promote him to.
We should. We
Pay
should
him
just
out.
put him in the
pay
front
him out
office.
and promote him.
Just put him in the front office.
Yes. Give him like a special assistant job where basically he sits in an office all day and does nothing.
Basically. The Kings have also been swap and spit with goalies just because Quick is near his end, so you don't want to put Quick on the ice all the time.
Peterson.
I love Peterson.
He is good. That I watched that final blitz at the end of the. Oh man, lock him up as soon as possible.
It's really funny the backups we've had who then go on to play on other teams and be like full-on starters. The biggest name that comes to mind is one of Quick's backups was Martin Jones.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he went up north.
He went up north to Northern California, and now he's doing stellar on the Sharks.
Yes.
He was Quick's backup. And honestly, like, I get it. Oh yeah, and also for like a short period of time. This is not great. This is actually really dumb. But do you guys know that for the short period of time, one of Quick's backup was Ben Bishop?
I think
the guy down in Dallas.
I don't know why.
Oh god.
I don't know what was the reasoning behind it. But the LA Kings traded. This was also, it wasn't like we drafted Ben Bishop and Ben Bishop was sitting. No, we traded for Bishop in his prime.
Oh,
this was like
man.
2016, I think. We traded Bishop in his prime and told him you're sitting on the bench watching Quick.
But you guys were trying to go for one last run, so
I don't know.
mean,
I don't understand. I honestly don't understand the trade. I don't know why we traded for Bishop, but Bishop was a king for a small amount of time. So that's the more you know. There's a fun fact. The more you know. Ben Bishop was a king. Ben Bishop was a king for a short amount of time. Oh god, it was like really small. Oh, hold up. Oh, Wikipedia.
Did they get him strictly
shit.
for the playoffs?
No. We weren't in the market for strictly playoff goalies. Wikipedia. There's a Tampa uniform. During the 2016 offseason, rumors built up around a Lightning's intention to trade Bishop due to salary cap restraints. After a deal with Calgary involving a contract extension fell through, Bishop began with Tampa Bay. Lightning still needed to trade him, and on 3 days before deadline day, the Kings traded Peter Budaj for Ben Bishop. And Peter Budaj is another one that was sitting behind Quick, who was a great goalie. There's another one.
Oh man.
Acquired by the Kings to back up Jonathan Quick, who was coming off an injury when he missed most of the season, to bolster the team's chances of making the playoffs. The Kings did make the playoffs that year, and it did not go well. It was definitely a first-round exit. But what was more embarrassing was getting exited by an expansion team. So I will say that wasn't the most embarrassing one. Oh, never mind. I take that back. Unable to help the squad to a playoff appearance. The Kings didn't even make the playoffs. Never mind.
Oh, damn.
And then Bishop was traded to Dallas because you don't need two stellar goalies. That's not how this works. You don't take two stellar goalies. This is not how NHL works. You keep one or the other. And so yeah. But right now, it's a lot of older players. The top four have all won a cup with the Kings in Kopitar, Brown, Doughty, and Carter when it comes to points leaders. Then it's Kempe, Athanasiou, and Iafallo. They're all playing well. But they've been around. Besides Athanasiou, Kempe and Iafallo have been around with the team for a while. Iafallo, especially being on that first line for so long, I want to finally see him explode onto the scene. I want to see Iafallo explode and be a big key contributor. Athanasiou is new. We had just picked him up in a trade,
Yeah.
and I'm loving that trade. Whoever decided to do that one, whether it was Blake or Robitaille, I love that trade. Athanasiou is a good pickup. He's playing well at the beginning.
I think he did score 30 goals for the Red Wings a couple of years ago. So
Right, yeah.
he
So
has
I'm
experience in NHL.
I'm liking the product. I'm liking the product from him. So hopefully he keeps on playing well. And then everybody else down here, it's not really mentionable. We're switching between Peterson and Quick. They both have played really well. I wouldn't say one or the other is like the starter. I think you could still switch between the two. And they both played alright games. They both played their own games that have been nice. I wouldn't say there's like one distinctly, oh, Quick is doing terrible, only play Peterson. Quick has had some great games. I like the way Quick plays. I like the way Quick plays sometimes. So I wouldn't be mad to still see Quick in net from time to time. I think he still plays well.
Jonathan Quick.
Yeah, Jonathan Quick.
You think it's going to be a 41-41 type of a deal?
Oof. Depends on
Or
if Quick.
what's half of 56?
What's half of 56? All right, calculators out, children. Let's do this shit.
Fine.
All right, here we go. 56 divided by 2. 28.
29?
28.
I think you cut out.
28. Oh, I'm muted. That's why. I'm muted. That's why. This is a. It's because
Even
I'm
in the
muted.
parking lot, there's a dumpster fire.
It's because I'm muted. I accidentally muted my mic. I forgot that my number pad controls is my toggle keybind for whenever we play Among Us, because I have to like toggle deafen and muting.
Yeah.
So the divide button on my number pad is muting, and then the multiplying button is deafen. Because when you're playing Among Us, you don't want to hear people.
Right.
But it's 50. But it's 20. It's 28.
So you think Peterson and Quick are going to be a 28-28 type of a deal?
If Quick doesn't get injured, because
Okay.
of this new schedule. If the Kings ever play a back-to-back game, which they're going to play a lot of, Quick is not going to be playing
They
both
already
games.
have.
This week.
We've already had. Quick is not going to play both games, and it's because he cannot. He is too old to survive back-to-back games anymore.
He's in his mid-30s now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been around in the league for so long. Not saying Quick is a terrible goalie. No, I like the way Quick plays. But Quick still doesn't have the energy to survive a back-to-back scenario, which a lot of times they're going to ask him to do. And even a day's rest, maybe he'll still play. A lot of these games are days rest. So like this one right here, February 26th, we play Minnesota on the 26th and the 27th. Peterson and Quick are going to play one or the other. They're going to play one or the other because Quick cannot play back to back. So whichever way they do that.
It's like catchers in baseball. You can't run them out there 162 games a year.
Or like with the Angels playing Pujols. You can't have him playing all 126 games because the guy fucking gets tired. I pick
He
great
does
sports.
hit, though.
I pick great sports teams. We got the Kings. We got the Angels. I don't watch basketball. And the Cardinals are good though, so I can't fault myself on that one. Tree was totally pointing that joke at me though. The fact that Fitzgerald is the second best receiver, but he's definitely retiring. I was like, you know what? Yeah.
Larry Legend's done.
But yeah.
He's done.
But no, I like the way Quick plays though.
All right, so.
But a funny thing is though, is that on that calendar is a game. So we play the Duckies tomorrow, but then we play Vegas.
Are you going to Vegas, or are you going? Or
We're
is it
going to
Staples
Vegas.
Center?
We're going to Vegas. We're going to
Ooh.
Vegas on Friday, and
Stop by
NHL
the
come
MGM.
down.
NHL.com
Don't come
says
down with the Vegas flu.
NHL.com says that is going to be Vegas will probably be playing that. Vegas will probably return that game.
Oh, that's gonna be
How long has
interesting.
Vegas been out for? Honestly.
Kind of want to say almost a week. Like they've been getting around almost a week.
Oh. So. Oh my God.
Yeah, they've been on a while.
Breaking news: ex-New York Mets manager Mickey Callaway accused of misconduct. Former New York
Low Mets reigns supreme.
former New York Mets manager, current Angels pitching coach, sent unsolicited messages and photos, among other inappropriate and harassing behaviors. 5 women who work in the sports media told The Athletic. So that's breaking news for you.
The glory of Mets baseball.
Yeah. Another thing also in news is tonight Corey Perry scores his 800 career point. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. You will always be a Duck and will always have been booed out of Cotton Bowl Stadium. So congratulations, Corey Perry.
Yay.
Y'all fuck.
Man, this
I
whole thing.
fucking hate Perry.
No,
I fucking hate Perry, bro.
People up in Winnipeg were chanting Katy Perry.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, I hate Corey Perry, dude. But no, on that fact, so that's something else I wanted to cover. So like I said, Vegas will be playing the Kings. Vegas has been out due to players breaking COVID-19 protocol. And that's just something I think it's in the title. You guys were expecting it. That's something we want to go over as a perspective of NHL fans and what we see the NHL has been doing with not only just this season, but also the bubble that was played in the playoffs and the way that they're handling the advertisements and all of those sort of things.
Yeah.
It's just we're a sports channel. We report on sports, so obviously we're going to give our thoughts and perspective on this. And yeah, it's going to be a serious issue because it's a pandemic. We're all stuck inside, most of us doing our work in either an enclosed space in a very distant space, or some of us doing our work online. And so the pandemic has affected all of us, and the way that sports has affected the pandemic as well has hit us a big time. Most of us who either watched the last game that our teams have ever played in March. I know I was at Staples Center when the NBA announced that they were going to can their season.
You were there?
I was because the Kings were playing Ottawa. The Kings were playing Ottawa. I was grabbing dinner before the game in March. That was when Rudy Gobert tested positive, and that was the first positive case inside the NBA. And the minute I saw that the NBA said that they were going to postpone their season, I knew that it was going to be a domino effect, because the NBA really makes the decision for everyone else. Because if NBA, one of the most popular leagues in the U.S., is going to say no, what's going to stop everybody else?
Everybody else does now.
because of how much brand appeal they have, how much money they make. There's probably a way to contest the fact that the NBA probably has the best viewership in sports and definitely makes the most money, because if you think about the age gap, like the NBA is popular with young and
after
old
the
people.
NFL, or
Yeah,
See, that's the thing. I think
it
it's
is
definitely
definitely.
it's the NBA versus the NFL because they both have good viewership with younger and older audiences. That's why I think
Yeah,
it could be either or.
that is until the TV contracts run out.
Probably. But so
When that happens, cable as a whole is gonna go down the tubes.
and then
Oh,
that's
yeah.
and then that's when we're gonna be sponsored by input cable free TV sponsorship, but we're not gonna say a name because we don't want to show favoritism. Sponsor us today.
Did you hear?
Our DMs are open.
I put something in the Discord about Fox Sports Networks changing their name to Bally's.
So yeah,
mean-
so Fox Sports Network changing their name. Is that only in Minnesota though?
No, that's
No,
it's
that's everywhere.
all over. It's in general. So
And
it's gonna
Bally's-
It's gonna be right before baseball season too.
Damn.
And baseball season hasn't even confirmed their date yet.
Yeah, because supposedly that it's a company owned by Sinclair,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah. I
it's
read.
like a hotel or some
or-
shit.
Mhm.
No, it's a casino. I read more into that. It all has to do with when Disney bought out 20th Century Fox.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, Disney.
The deal.
Disney's been trying to kill Fox Sports ever since they bought them. I don't know how many times I've heard Fox Sports is gonna go down under ever since Disney bought them.
Well, the thing is, the main stipulation that the government had with the two companies that over merging was you have to sell the Fox Sports regional networks. You can do it, but you have to sell Fox Sports regional networks, and that's when they sold it off to Sinclair. When they sold it off to Sinclair, and it became a subsidiary of Sinclair, and I will not get into specifics about Sinclair because that's not what we do here.
Right.
But yeah, that is, and Sinclair and the regional sports network started going over it about where they were going to put their TV, where they were going to put their networks, like with DirecTV and Spectrum and all them, and they basically took it off of YouTube TV, basically everywhere else. So no streaming, no. For the most part, no. For the cable, not so much, but they've taken it off of a couple.
Yeah.
Cable.
And I remember a couple of times. I remember. What were you saying, Chris?
No, it was my mom telling me something.
Oh, that's fine. I remember for the longest time. I know a couple of times in my lifetime that Fox has had dealing like that, like in the summertime, you'll get like an ad from like AT&T that says we're not or like Fox Sports put on an ad, we're not renewing our contract. AT&T change your provider.
Oh yeah, all that.
And then it
BS.
gets fixed like next week. Like you didn't do shit. I always see it. I'm like, it's such a fucking publicity stunt because like it always gets changed back. Like it never like they never like go full on like change your TV provider. We're not going back. They always go back.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you have like a proper internet provider, I mean, cable is pretty much a moot point
Exactly.
because everybody's got Fox. You can just go watch it on Fox Sports Go.
Yeah, well, yeah, and still Fox Sports Go still asks for a cable provider though in that case, because you know, moving out of the state and living in college, I've had to try and figure out how I'm gonna get games, and it just ended to the point where I just gave NHL money just to be able to watch Kings games because again, it's the whole regional side. Because you have to have that provider, and if that provider doesn't have those games, you're not going to be able to watch them.
You're lucky that you guys are on iHeartRadio now, or else.
Yeah, so yeah, before I did the whole NHL TV subscription, I was able to listen on iHeartRadio. I think we're the only team. I mean, I don't know about any other teams. I want to say we're the only NHL team right now that is putting our radio on nationally.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't. It's not. You're the only. You're the only team that doesn't have terrestrial. So
Exactly.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, and it does make a key factor because I was able to actually watch games and it was pretty nice. It was really nice to watch games and to actually be, or not watch games. It was pretty nice to actually listen to games and actually know what's going on.
Yeah, now that you brought this up, the TV contracts is done this month in the NHL.
Money, 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 money everywhere you go. Which
You know,
I mean, every sports league deals with money.
Oh, yeah.
Money's a huge thing no matter
Yeah.
where you go. So
I wouldn't be surprised if ESPN makes a run for it.
yeah, so I think ESPN will just because I think they have money to spare. ESPN not only being owned by Disney, and I think that's also another reason why Disney's getting rid of Fox Sports if you think about it, because right now Disney owns Fox, 20th Century Fox, and also ESPN. So I bet you they don't want to have to pay for two sports providers, and if they could, they might just because.
Disney also.
Go ahead.
Disney also owns ABC.
They own ABC, and
So-
ABC hosts college football games from time to time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually do go. ESPN does go to route to buy NHL, because that would just free up their problem with Fox Sports. Fox Sports will just die, and they'll just put national hockey on ESPN at that point. Like
I'll probably take over with NBC, or NBC is going to be what Fox does
USA
to baseball.
Yeah, NBC, they're putting their sports network on USA Network. I don't know what's gonna go on there, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting to see what happens to the sports world. Everybody's getting shooken up. The NHL's getting shooken up. NFL's getting shooken up.
I think the NHL is the worst one, though.
Well, it's also
I
because
mean,
the NHL
look
doesn't
at
have
it-
a lot
look-
of NHL doesn't have a lot of free space, especially when you come to the USA market.
Look at the divisions.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, back in the 70s, the NHL divisions had names: Norris, Adams.
But those weren't names of a cable company. Those were names of people who were influential
Those
in the
were
sport
names-
of hockey.
Yeah,
Like
Smythe, Patrick, Norris.
all those names are now
Adams.
all those names that were divisions are now trophies. Like they're
Yes.
influential in the sport of hockey. They're not a cable provider or freaking sell you insurance. Like
It's Discover, Honda, Mass Mutual, and Scotia.
and then a bunch of teams have advertisements on their side of their
Yep.
helmets. Money, and I think
Helmets.
if I want to say correctly, I think I saw this somewhere. Oh, nope, it's gone. Never mind. I thought I saw somewhere that the NHL might be losing close to $1 billion.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No fans.
No fans. Only 2 teams are allowing fans.
Exactly. But
Have
that's
you-
just something
have you
we're
tried?
just.
Have you tried getting into a Coyotes game, Frank?
No, I don't want to try and see a Coyotes game unless it's the Kings, and even then, I couldn't imagine what those ticket prices are. But I did find the article though from the Sports Business Journal. NHL raises $1 billion debt for teams. Each club has drawn up to $30 million to address cash flow and issues. So what the NHL has done is teams are right now in debt, with only two teams allowing to have fans, Florida and Arizona. Because of that debt, the NHL put a thing where they're going to have a $30 million pot, basically, for each team, and it's sort of like insurance money. If you ever get low and you can't find a way to gather up cash, you dig into that 30 mil. You pay off your players, pay off expenses, pay off rent, whatever you got to pay off.
God damn. Not bad.
It's just got.
I wouldn't be
it's
surprised
got
if the NHL takes a page from NASCAR and it's like the Xbox NHL playoffs.
I mean, they're already starting with the leagues, and it's just a thing of where like everybody's dealing with cash issues, so it's not the craziest
Yeah.
thing in the world to start seeing everything almost go to a money thing. And who even knows when the pandemic's over? Who knows if they'll ever be able to get back any of those cash problems?
Oh yeah, I mean, how many ads do you see on the ice? Because there's like a hologram now in the
So,
attacking
Yeah.
zone.
so because of because of how great technology is, augmented reality has gotten so far that they can put a lot of images on places. And so we have images on the ice, we have images on football fields, and that's just now another spot for ads, because why not? You know, if you have the spot to do it, why don't you sell it
Right.
out? Make some money.
Even the bottom of the glass has advertisements.
So now the glass has advertisements itself, the boards always has advertisements, but that's a hockey staple. But now, like, they'll have augmented reality ads on the boards. We'll have augmented reality ads on the ice, and even then, those ads don't have to stay to one team. Those ads will then shuffle in like a slideshow, and we'll
Yeah.
shuffle which ad you see because
Yeah,
it's more
I've
chance
seen
to make
that.
money. And that's just how the world's gonna operate at this point. So who knows what
I
happens?
know they did that in the bubble with the NBA. They did that.
And the NBA had to like get creative with their stadiums because they didn't want to pay for stadiums.
I think both the NHL and NBA are going to into a bubble for playoffs.
Oh, 100%. Because if the situation doesn't get better on the border, then yeah, no, they're gonna have to go into a bubble
Yeah.
Not just that, but to limit travel.
and to limit
The
travel as
Kansas
well.
City Chiefs land in Tampa, I think, on Friday or Saturday.
Mhm. And even then,
The rat.
the NFL didn't know what was gonna happen with their scheduling, so they pushed it back a month. Their stay in the Super Bowl is almost like a month like almost a month expanded out because they didn't know what was gonna happen. But that's just something we're just gonna have to see.
Yeah.
And you won't really know what happens until we get to the end, and either a team succeeds or a team fails.
Exactly.
So that's just something we'll just see in the end run. But it's been it's been past the hour. We've had some
Yeah, it got
fun. We
grim.
had some good
It got
talking.
grim at the end.
Yeah.
Quick little shout out. Make sure to tune in on Wednesday. I mean, it's still the same person viewing, but for anybody who's viewing this after the fact, make sure to tune in Wednesday. Wednesday,
Yep.
6 p.m. Pacific, 7 Mountain, 8 Central, and 9 in the East Coast. We will be having a special NFL presentation about the Super Bowl
Yes.
with the parking lot, and as well, we have a very, very special guest of the bald man himself, 5 Point Vids. He will be joining us to give us his thoughts on it, and we'll also be able to we'll get some input in there about hockey because he said he wanted to talk hockey. I'm guessing he doesn't get to normally talk hockey on his show, so I'm thinking that's why he wants
Oh
to
no,
do
he
that.
does. He does. He does.
So okay, so
He's
he
a
does.
Rangers fan.
Big Rangers fan. So he'll definitely be on there to talk some hockey bit. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Yep, make sure to tune on to that show.
Laters.
See you guys later. Alright, we should be all good.
All right.
All right.
Clear. Fun
All right.
show.